when they want to irrigate their field.
Yes.
So you have to accept the fact that they also contribute in the pollution.
Yes.
They have to contribute now. We are the people of cities, but we are not going to produce any pollution with the help of tractors because we are not going to irrigate a field. But the villagers, especially the farmers, are also plays an important role in producing pollution in our country by using these type of tractors. Because these tractors creates a lot of black pollution, black air. These type of airs are not good for our environment, and especially those are living there. It creates a very bad impact on their health.
I think you can't listen my line. I
First
just
of all, you listen to my.
yes. I'll.
Do you agree or not?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, now you are.
But I will say that I will say that there is less pollution in villages according to the cities. I can't say there is no pollution in villages. But in villages there is less pollution according to the cities. You are saying about the tractors. There is only tractors, or even in villages there are only two or three. No, two or three. 10 or 20 transports are there in village. There is so many villages which is small in areas. And if you see in any cities, there in one home there is, if there is two persons, two men, they have their alone bike. That one person have one bike. And you also know that the bikes and the cars, how much pollution they get, they produce. And according to the tractor, the tractor smoking is like ash. If you ever touch the smoke which was which produced by the tractor, they just like, if you touch the gas, they was like salty, like our sweat. Because if we touch our sweat, it's like sour. And also the same things, if you get the smoke in your hands, they also are like this. As bike or car, the tractor produces less pollutions.
Okay. First of all, you have to update yourself.
Yes.
Because in cities, farmers in the old time,
Yes.
was their old time, they are using, bull carts for irrigate their fields. But nowadays they are using tractors to irrigate their fields.
Yes.
So in the previous time, they are not producing any pollution. But nowadays they produced a lot of pollution due to tractors only. On the other hand, on the previous days, they don't have any vehicles in villages. But nowadays, vehicles are very much common in the villages. In every village, or we can say that in every house of a village, they have their own cars, they have their own vehicles. Suppose there are four brothers in a village, in a single home, and they all are married. So they all have their different cars. They all have their different bikes, scooties, and cars. Even nowadays, the children of villages are taking their education in cities. So they are going from a bus to take their, to go to school. So these buses are also creates a lot of pollution in the village areas also. Even we know about the road transportation system of our country. While any type of goods we are going to transfer from one part of a country to another part, lot of trucks are used. And the routes of a trucks, they avoid to go for a city. They want to take a route of the villages because they think that there is a less traffic in the villages as comparison to cities roads. That's why they also creates a lot of pollution in the roads of villages also. So we can't say that the villages are less polluted at that time in comparison of cities, because villages and cities almost all are equal for creating a pollution in our environment.
But the vehicles which ride in villages, the smoke or the harmful pollution produced by it, the plants get suck out the pollutions. But in cities, according to village, there is less trees, or even plants. And there is only few plants which give oxygen in cities. According to me, or as per my views, there the people only grow the cactus plant because they just only want they don't give water to any type or to plants, and by this they secure their time. So do you know, as you say that uh, the person who travels from the villages road, if we convert that villages into cities, so by this there is no road which is not busy. As you said that uh, the person who goes by city road, in that road there are so many traffics, but in village road its comparison there are less traffic or not traffic. But if you convert that villages into cities, so by this what you will do, there is no road which is clear, and the pollution get produced by the vehicles were sucked out by the plants on that time, not they just float. uh, I think you.
Do you know why there is more pollution in the cities as comparison to villages? Do you know the reason behind this?
Yes.
What is the
नाम
reason?
लिख लो अपना
The
जया
factories and
का
also
नाम है
vehicles.
JAYA
No, you are totally wrong. There is a very big fact behind this.
Yes.
My friend, and the name of my friend is Sonu. He is totally belongs from a village. He never go to any city before 2 or 3 years ago. We both studied together in 12th class. Now he is a truck driver. Okay. Why he chosen this field? Because in villages there is a no employment in comparison to the cities. And now he is a truck driver. What's his duty? He carry some goods from a city and transfer these goods to another cities or states established in the different parts of our country. And if there is a lot of employment in villages also, then the people of villages do not want to go outside their village. And if the people of villages are not going outside from their villages to search a different kind of employments, I will definitely sure that the pollution of cities will rapidly decrease down. That's the reason that we have a lot of pollution in cities as compared to villages. Did you ever see that the people like us from cities ever going to any village for their, fulfilling their needs? Have you ever go for a job in villages? No. It is only possible that we have a government job and we have a transfer on in any village. Then we have only a single option to go on a village. Otherwise we don't want to go on a village, because we all know that the people of villages are come out to their villages to a cities just because there are no employment is their own villages. But the people of cities, we are living in our cities only because we have a lot of employment in our cities. So the government should promote some vacancies in the villages also. But if we are going to convert villages into smart cities, it creates a lot of employment for the people who was living there, or the people who is living there right now. And with the help of this, we should definitely measure that the pollution of our cities will decrease down, because the people who belongs from villages and doing their jobs in cities, they will definitely move out to their parental land or their villages, because now they have a lot of options of employment in their own villages. So that's why the people of cities also faces a less pollution in our future.
How can you say that when the factories or vacancies are there in villages, so there is less pollution. If there is more factories or vacancies in villages, the trees and the plants and the whole field were captured by the government land, and on this land the government make the factories, and by this the smoke produced by it. Smoke produced by it is very huge amount. And you are talking about the employment. As you know, there is so much populations in villages according to the cities. In one family there is eight or seven children in one family. So by this, if there is 2 hectare land, so how many people are there?